In the last video, we were talking about your morning ritual. So in this video, I'd like to give you some extra tips that will make this even more powerful for you. Now, as you are designing your morning ritual, it may be tempting just to focus on the physical or just to focus on spiritual aspect of your life, right? Or focus on something else. But I believe that you get the most results when you combine all of those pillars of life. So rather than just focusing on one realm, you combine all of them together. So for example, you focus on doing your daily meditation practice, but at the same time, you take care of your physical body by doing some type of movement exercise in the morning. You also focus on your vision by, for example, reviewing your goals and thinking about where you want to be in the future and how what you're going to do today will impact that vision, right? So there are all types of things that you could do. And I feel like when you combine various realms together, that's when you get really powerful morning ritual because it prepares you from all the different angles for anything that's about to happen during the day. And we all know that life is unpredictable, and the COVID situation is a great teacher when it comes to that, because I don't think anybody expected that 2020 would look the way it looked like. And life is full of surprises, and you never know what's going to happen 2021 that we just entered 2022. And I feel like to prepare yourself for even those daily challenges and predicaments, you really got to approach your morning ritual from various angles. So I want to share with you something I did with my Kaizen community recently. It's a 30-day challenge, and I feel like you will enjoy it because this challenge tackles pretty much all aspects of your life, and that's why it's so powerful. And by the way, I call it 30-day challenge because here's the thing. I know that if you do it for 30 days, you will enjoy it so much that you will keep doing it, probably for the rest of your life. But if I called it your life challenge, you got to do it for the rest of your life, then people would get overwhelmed, hence the 30-day challenge. But when I tell you about it, you will see why it's so powerful. And I made it very simple. And the reason I made it simple is because I believe that simplicity is power. When you overcomplicate certain things, it's very easy to rationalize giving up. This is too complicated. I can't do it. I can't handle it. Whereas if something is simple and easy to implement, you're more likely to actually go for it. And if you do that thing every single day, then you create that habit. And then it actually feels weird not doing those things. Okay, so our 30-day Kaizen challenge is about several different things. So the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, you drink a big glass of water. Roughly 7 ounces is like 200 milliliters. Big glass of water, just drink it, right? You want to flush out all the toxins from your body. So you drink that glass of water. Then you go to the toilet, do whatever business you have to do in there. And then after you finish, you basically engage in physical exercise for 7 minutes. You may be thinking 7 minutes is not a lot. That's not a proper workout. But here's the thing, this is not supposed to be a workout. This is supposed to be just activating your body for the day. So when I say physical exercise, I mean 7 minutes non-stop of doing anything that you feel like doing. As I said in the previous video, you could be dancing, you could be jumping up and down, doing some stretching, doing push-ups. Ideally, what I recommend is to do a mixture of things. So maybe you get on the ground, do some push-ups. Instead of just resting and sitting on your bed, start stretching. When you feel like you rested enough, do some more push-ups, then do some squats, then maybe do some jumping jacks, then do some more stretching, right? It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that you move your body. You do something about your body. You do it for 7 minutes. And set up an alarm. Set up some type of timer because, again, we want to gamify it. You want to treat it like a game, right? Your morning ritual should be a game because it's going to be more fun to do it. And as you keep adding those numbers up day after day, you see your progress, you'll be more motivated to keep going. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is 7 minutes that you spend on thinking about your vision, your goals, or gratitude, right? So basically being inside of your mind. You can also use a piece of paper to do it. You can write those things down on a piece of paper, but it's about thinking about your vision, about what you want to accomplish in life. It's about thinking about your goals, who you want to become, what you are grateful for. So doing a lot of inner work. And different people have different strategies. I have a lot of strategies I'm going to be sharing with you. But one of the things you could do is you could just focus on the vision, where you want to be in the future. How do you see yourself, right? You could focus on that. You could also write down some of your biggest goals and look at them and ask yourself, what can I do today to get closer to those goals? If you don't feel particularly positive, then instead of focusing on goal setting, you could focus on gratitude, right? You could literally sit down and focus all your energy on all of the things that you could be grateful for. Thinking about your family members, about your health, and even if you are sick, you could focus on the fact that it could have been worse, right? Think about all the opportunities, all the memories you have, right? So embracing gratitude. So this is the second pillar, right? Actually, the third pillar. The first, water. The second thing was exercise. Now the third thing, reviewing your goals, thinking about your vision, thinking about gratitude. Another pillar is 7 minutes of reading. 7 minutes of reading. And you may again think 7 minutes is nothing. When I read for an hour. But again, it's not about reading a full book. It's about creating that habit and also creating the right context for the day. Because I'll tell you what, I've read a ton of books. And if you follow me on social media, by the way, go to my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. You will see I read a ton of books. I interview different authors. When you go to my profile on Instagram, you will be able to see some of my book recommendations, and there are lots of them. And I tell you what, when I start my day by reading something, even if it's just a couple of pages, I am more likely to read more throughout the day because it is on my mind, right? It's something that's, I would say, kind of underneath the sleeve. As I go through the day, I'm like, so good to read those couple of pages in the morning. Let me get that book and read it now. So once again, you set the right context for everything to come by reading, okay? And this is extremely powerful. So again, after you do all of those different things, you work on your goals, or you embrace gratitude, you engage in physical exercise, you drink some water, you do all of those things, then spend 7 minutes on reading. By the way, if you can do more, great, but do minimum 7 minutes. And then when you go out there, when you go to take a shower, make sure that at the end of your regular shower, you spend at least 7 seconds. And you notice the pattern, right? I use sevens a lot because I feel like it's powerful, just gamifying things, right? Like putting the same number in there. This way, it's more fun to do it. You remember it better. Spend 7 seconds at the end of each shower or more taking a cold shower. This is super important because, and I'm gonna make separate videos about it, I already have some videos out there, but cold exposure is one of the best things you can do for your health, for boosting your immune system, but also it will help you to manage stress. If you take a cold shower for the first time, you'll notice that as you jump under that cold water, you have this initial response of like this erratic breathing. And this is this breathing of, fight or flight. You feel like something dangerous is happening. You feel like you gotta fight or run away. As you keep taking those cold showers, you will start learning how to manage that stressful response of your body. So for example, nowadays I got to the point where I can enter a legitimate ice bath with proper ice in it. And as I lower myself down, as I sit in that ice bath, my breathing is almost the same as normally, okay? Now imagine how that affects my life, how that affects me, for example, being in other stressful situations in life when I have to deliver a presentation in front of 1,000 people, right? Or I'm getting on a stage, or I'm negotiating something. It affects it in a positive way because it allows me to control my emotions and my stress better. So cold showers are extremely powerful. Again, I said minimum 7 seconds. We can do more, but even 7 seconds, psychologically, it will also feel like a win. You start your day, you take that shower, you just exercise, you did all of those things we talked about, and now you are taking that cold shower just for 7 seconds, and you're like, wow, I feel powerful, and you feel like you overcame something that is not easy, right? Because you didn't want to take that shower, but you got yourself out there, you made yourself take that shower, and now you feel so much more confident and positive about any other challenge throughout the day. Now, another thing I want you to do in the morning as a part of that Kaizen challenge is spending 7 minutes on meditation. And I mentioned in the previous video, I told you a little bit about meditation, so I'm not going to repeat myself now, but do anything, whatever works. Guided meditation, you could use one of those apps, or if you're not sure, you can literally just close your eyes, set up an alarm, and let you go like this. And just focus on your breathing. Now, some of you may tell me you should breathe through the nose. Here's the thing. When you're getting started, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you are actually getting started. What matters is that you are actually meditating, okay? And in addition to all of those things I mentioned, what I want to encourage you to do is to give up junk food, right? Give up junk food and give up or at least limit alcohol consumption. If you do all of those things, if you perform this morning ritual every single day for 30 days, you give up or at least severely limit junk food and alcohol, you will see some tremendous results. Okay, so this is my challenge for you. Again, I'm going to post a PDF with different ideas for your morning routines, but always remember that it's better to start small, to do something small. If you don't want to do 7 minutes for each one of those things, that's okay. Do 2 minutes, but create something that will allow you to be consistent, make it sustainable, and then stay at it every single day. And this is how you will see tremendous results. And some of you may be still wondering, how does this relate to confidence and self-esteem? It does. It really does. Because first of all, you will prove to yourself that you can be consistent, that you can do important things, uncomfortable things, challenging things on a daily basis. So you will prove to yourself that you can trust yourself. And this is one of the most important things you have to build if you actually want to increase your confidence. You know, there's a lot of talk out there that confidence is just about, oh, you just got to believe in yourself and you just got to do affirmations. And yes, these things are important. We're going to talk about them in this course. But I feel like what's equally, if not more important, is that you live the life of a person that you would respect. Okay? You live the life of a person you would respect. You do the things that a person you respect would do. When you say to yourself you will do certain things every morning, then you do those things. You don't give up on yourself. So this in itself will build your confidence, but then you will also see this additional benefit of getting more physically fit, boosting your immune system, having more energy, right? Meditation will make you calmer, will make you aware of your emotions and thoughts. So all of those things combined will create a tremendous ripple effect as well. And you will see that your confidence and self-esteem will keep increasing as you are at it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Post comments, post a discussion. If you have any questions, as always, do let me know. I want to be publishing bonus content for all of you guys. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you implement this, because it's not just about me talking and you listening, it's about you implementing. And I'm extremely curious to hear about your results. You can share the results here on Udemy. You can also ping me on social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, all of those social media. You can just find me by my name, Jimmy Narain, just type it in. And I'm always happy to hear from my students.